Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Testing, testing, testing. Oh, we're on the air. Estongo Seminology. Jeremy Foltz, Cheho Jifkados, Emojanita, Hadamnita, Hidojan, Popohoyan, Moen, Delaney, Legdos. We're going to listen to the Guinea dance in its entirety today. No. Welcome to the Seminole Nation radio program today, August 1st. Man, this summer's just going by too quick.
You can tell by the heat out there.
I know, before too long, kids are already be back in school. I know most of us are ready for that.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's a good thing when the kids have to go to school. But
to learn, right?
to learn. And but my name's Jeremy Foltz. I'll be your host today. Alongside of me, Unhissidos, Delaney Pinnock, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no applause today. Okay, we'll do the applause ourselves.
Hello.
So Delaney is it was a hot week last week.
It was. Sign of August.
I know. They call it big hot for a reason, right?
Hey, Taco.
Mm-hmm. And so let's see. Let's recap what happened last week. Chiefs came on the radio show last week. Yeah. And right here on the radio show, they announced who was going to be headlining. Indigenous is going to be out there. And then our Seminole Nation princesses were guests at the Seminole Tribe of Florida for their 66th annual 2023 Miss Florida Seminole Princess Pageant. Mm-hmm. Congratulations to the winners for Junior Miss Tanaya Billy and Miss Tomlin Billy. Their outgoing princesses visited us a few years ago for Nation Days. You remember them? Yeah. Abby Billy and Durante Blaze Billy. Yeah. And so they were here with Cheyenne Kippenberger, and who Cheyenne went on to be Miss Indian World. And so I know the princesses had a good time going out there. I think they even got to go to the beach.
I've seen some pics. Looks like they're having fun.
They look like they was having fun. Probably got sunburnt too. But it was a good time, and I know they enjoyed it. So heard they ate real good when they was down there.
Got to.
Yeah. When you go to Florida, you got to eat real good down there.
Yeah, go to Miami.
Well, so anything else happened last week? Let's see. That was over Thursday, Friday. Anything over the weekend? Indian Hills Powwow was going on. Did you go up there? It was hot, man. It was hot this weekend. Golly, it was hot. I thought about going out there just to look for like a food vendor, but man, it was just hot. Golly, it was hot. And so I hope everyone has AC. If not, I don't know, man, how our ancestors did it. I remember growing up without AC. We had trees, though, luckily, around our house, and man, we had windows in the south. Man, it was just hot, though. God, I'm traumatized by the heat, I think. So, but okay, moving forward, let me get off this heat kick. And apparently, though, there should be some relief in sight. They said this week's supposed to be still hot, but then going into next week, it's supposed to cool off a little bit, they said. So,
90s.
And then in the 90s, it feels real good. Yeah, I'll take that. But this weekend, August 6th, the 4th and 8th church meetings going on. Let's see, August 6th. And so you have Arbica, Big Arbor, Hickory Ground number 1, High Springs, Kanawha, Hilltop, Little Casita, Middle Creek number 1, New Arbor, Okemah, Rock Spring Anadarko, Ryle Community, Salt Creek Baptist, Seminole Baptist, Snake Creek 1 and Snake Creek 2, Trenton, Vian Creek, and Wegawa. And again, that's all that we have churches having their 4th or 8th Sunday church services this weekend. And so if you are a member of a church, a local church that's a Muskogee or Seminole church, and you don't see or hear your church listed, please email seminolemedia@gmail.com. Let them know the communications department is trying to get those updated into the monthly publication of the Choga the Lummy. And then also we can announce it here on the air, Delaney.
Oh, yeah. Get you out there.
And then maybe one day your church might be lucky enough to be announced by the great Josiah Jawadaji Bender. Jawadaji. Yeah. All right. Anything else going on there? And so every week we talk about the ones who have started their journey. And this week is like the others. There's a lot of families that are missing loved ones today. Remember those families of the community. And remember those families and members of the community in your thoughts and your prayers. We do want to acknowledge the family of Donnie Wolf, and longtime listener, her brother passed away. So Paulette Kozad, we just thinking about them, and there's a few more members of the community that passed away this week, and so at this time we're going to go ahead and pause for a moment of silence. Muddo for that. And so getting into the news of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma, there is a general council meeting, a special meeting going to be August 12th at 10 a.m. at the Miccosukee Mission Gym here in Seminole, Oklahoma. And looks like it's going to be dealing with gaming companies on this special call presentation of gaming management proposals going on. And then there's three tribal resolutions, and we can go through those real quick. TR 2023-53, a tribal resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma reaffirming resolution TR 98-113 and TR 2015-72 to authorize the pursuit of mineral claims before the Congress of the United States of America to seek reparations and to hire special legal counsel.
TR 2023-54 resolution authorizing a special services contract with John Dasuda III.
And then TR, looks like there is an executive session with TR 2355, which is a tribal resolution of the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma approving the intergovernmental cooperation or cooperative juvenile detention agreement between Seminole Nation and the Sac and Fox Nation. And so there is a possible special call meeting to address TR 2023-53 and TR 2023-54 if not addressed in this meeting. And that proposed date will be Thursday, August 24th at 7 p.m. But at this point, that's the special call meeting agenda for August the 12th at 10 a.m. at the Miccosukee Mission. And then also Delaney, outside of that, the Seminole Nation Days is coming up.
Last message. I'm excited for it.
Yep, Seminole Nation Days is getting close. September 15th through the 17th. We are starting to see more announcements, more activities being announced. And like we said last week, the Chiefs were on, and they made the announcement that Indigenous will be the headliner. And now I think it's safe to say that we can go ahead and say that Smiling Vic will be the opening act for that. 99 South will also be playing Saturday afternoon during the traditional dinner. And then there was one other band, the one from Wewoka that opened last year. Everlast will be playing sometime that we know of, that we believe will be going on. And so that will be happening. So a lot of music happening on Saturday. A great time to come out, enjoy the crowds, enjoy the carnival. It's Everfade. That's what it is. Everfade will be coming out. And so it'll be a good one. Make sure you and your families come out, hang out, enjoy the community, enjoy the crowd. There are a lot of new changes over at the Miccosukee Mission. Y'all were just out there at the ball courts today, the new outdoor the ball courts. The quads over there are just looking great. Splash pads out there.
It'll be ready by.
Oh, Delaney's just listing off stuff we don't even know if it's going to be ready or not.
That's what we were doing.
Oh. No, so then the new arena that's being built out there and is pretty close to being done, and then the new Elders Pavilion. There's just a lot of good things and some fans. There's fans under these things that work, and we were underneath there the other day, and it felt cool. It was great. And then even on the other side, you have the renovations to the new, which was the old bingo hall. It's going to be the new OAP fooding area. And, it's going to be a good time, I think. A lot of stuff happening. And like I said, Indigenous, Smiling Vic, then 99 South, and Everfade. Were there more bands going on? So that was Saturday. And then let's go back to Friday. Friday will be the carnival rides open up for the weekend. Booths open on Friday. Tournaments open. So slow pitch, fast pitch, basketball tournaments will be going on. And Friday night is the stomp dance. Usually starts around 7 o'clock that night. And then Sunday, we'll skip forward Sunday to a day. On the 17th, the powwow will be going on. Fishing derby, archery, and more. And then, I feel like I'm going here, back, forward, back, because now I'm going back to Thursday. On Thursday is the Princess Pageant, and there was an announcement on the Princess Pageant for Thursday, which is on the 14th. The Princess Pageant has extended, or the Princess Committee has extended the princess application deadline. And so if you wanted to be put your application in to be a princess, the application was supposed to be yesterday, but it has been extended to this Friday at August the 4th by noon. Let me repeat that. The Princess Pageant application deadline has been extended to this Friday, August the 4th by noon. And you can get an updated application by going to the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma website or the Seminole Nation Facebook page. And then we have vendor applications available. That's a big deal. The new area out there at the Miccosukee Mission has more vendor space. We've been hearing about that. The Assistant Chief has talked about that. And so there's more vendor space available this year. And so the annual Seminole Nation Days is going to be, again, 15th, 16th, and 17th. And a great celebration. I'm just going to kind of read what they put out. A great celebration has been planned. Entertainer for Saturday night is blues rock band Indigenous. Opening for Indigenous will be Seminole Nation's favorite blues band, Smiling Vic and the Soul Monkeys. The powwow is planned for Sunday from 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. And this year we would like for all vendors with electricity to be set up before 3 p.m. on Friday and before 9 a.m. on Saturday. An application and the rules, regulations for vendors are attached to the location or the Seminole Nation website and the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page. And so there will be separate areas for food vendors, arts and craft booths, tribal bands, and family reunion spaces. Space assignments will be made after all applications are received and confirmed. Confirmation letters will be sent out on or before August 28th. So make sure y'all get those in. But it's going to be a good time out there. Mm-hmm. All right. And then the Seminole Nation. Anything else about Seminole Nation Days? I feel like we did it justice on this show.
Baby pageant.
Oh, baby pageant. Right here in front of me. Breaking news for the radio show. Can you have Jeremy announce that the fee for the baby pageant will now be waived? And so the baby pageant, I believe I have that application flyer down here. Let's see, where was it at? That was for, I believe Sindoc puts that on, right?
Yes.
So the Sindoc baby pageant, which is being held on Saturday, September the 9th at 9 o'clock at the Seminole Nation Miccosukee Mission Gym. The application fee was $80, but you heard it here first. It has been waived.
Go get your babies.
Everyone get your babies in there. Go apply now. And so they've got openings for, if I remember correct, they had a lot of awards last year. Mm-hmm. And so make sure you get your babies in there. Application deadline is August 25th at 4 o'clock in the evening. So, all right. What else, Delaney, do you want to talk about today?
Whatever Jake has to say.
Oh, well, let's bring Jake on in. Jake, we do have a guest in the office today. We're going to talk to your favorite historic preservation officer, your favorite historic cultural specialist, your favorite did you know contribution, your favorite Stijot, Mr. Jake Tiger. Jake, how are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing?
Man, that was a pretty good introduction, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good, man.
I feel like I just gave you the best that I could have right there, you know. So, Jake, special day coming up in the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. Tell us a little bit about it.
All right. So, August 7th, Historic Preservation Office is putting together a in-person event. We haven't done this since 2019 because of the previous years of COVID, and then last year all of our staff had COVID, so we had to cancel last minute.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. So we're putting this back together. Mary and I have been working extensively on this, every minute of the hour at the office, putting stuff together. But yeah, so some of the cool stuff that we're working on right now. Of course, we'll have free T-shirts. We order 200, so it's first come, first serve, one per person. But these T-shirts are going to be phenomenal. We designed them to our liking. So if you look at the flyer, the delegation of 1852 is on the front, and I added a map of 1856 on the back of the shirt.
Oh, front and back.
Yeah,
nice.
And so we'll have food also. We got a catering business come by, Homebucks J, Carol Tiger. Yep. She's going to come cook for us. So we're going to have Stijati food. We'll have Chattahooga and Sofki, and I think we put down a Badaga too, but and of course salt meat and beans and rice, and let's see. I think that's about it.
I think
food, but yeah,
you about caused a ruckus when you said Abadaga, because people say it so many different ways. Yeah. Abagada. So I just heard the rumblings of the Seminole Nation go out about that time when you said that. So, but again, that's going to be August the 7th, which is Monday. So basically, this coming Monday, August the 7th, at the Miccosukee Mission Gym, the Seminole Nation Independence Days. It's going to be a good time, sounds like.
Yeah, it's going to go on from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Like I said, we're going to have the free T-shirts at the end of the program. We'll have food during the program that will be served. We'll have guest speakers. Myself, I'll go up there and kind of lead up everything that led up to the Treaty of 1856. So I'll briefly touch on the Seminole Wars and removal and life here in Indian Territory. You know, events that kind of led up to this. You know, Kawakaji leaving Indian Territory in 1849. Ho'oponopono coming to Oklahoma in the 1850s and ending the Third Seminole War. So we'll be going over that, and then our second guest speaker, Rodney Factor, will put everything into detail that entails the entire Treaty of 1856. So people will firmly be able to grasp what the treaty stands for and all the provisions.
I'm going to ask the important question.
What's up?
About what time you're going to be eating?
That's going to be first thing. We're going to get the food, and hopefully nobody will get too tired when we're talking about history. But to keep everybody awake, we will have door prizes too. So when you come in, you'll get a little ticket, and we'll do door prizes throughout the day.
Is Carol making grape dumplings too?
Yeah, we put down for grand opens too. Yeah.
Nice.
So this will be a good event, and like I said, we haven't done this since 2019, and I think it will just get bigger and bigger each year. The way we promote it and take care of it, share the importance of it. I mean, to my understanding, I would like it to be just as big as Seminole Nation Day is, because this is a very important day for the Seminole Nation.
I'm going to put you on the spot here, Jake. Do you happen to have a Did You Know today?
No, I did not. I just came in for the talk about 1856. But you know what? How much time we got left? I'll cover a little bit of 1856. You guys want to hear about it?
Just a little snippet.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. I thought we were waiting for the song to go over. All right. So in 1856, the Seminole Nation became a federally recognized tribe with a treaty with the United States government and the Muskogee Creek Nation. Prior to that, the Seminole Nation was in the reservation boundaries of the Muskogee Creek Nation. And in 1856, that treaty had given us a land base in between the both North and South Canadian rivers that expanded through in this territory, going through Oklahoma City and all the way up to Woodward County, up to the Texas line.
Dang, you heard it here first, right in person.
And you'll see that map on the T-shirts too. So,
yeah.
So it'll give everybody a kind of better understanding what the reservations were back then.
And Chief even brought that up a little bit last week too, when he was talking about the old the unassigned lands and stuff like that. But the original land base. And so, well, Jake, we appreciate you being on with us this morning. Thanks for coming by. Again, Monday, August the 7th, Seminole Nation Independence Day is going off and kicking off big at 6 p.m. Food from Humbuck's G. Carol Tiger and her group and her company is going to be coming out and cooking. And so, if anything, come out and eat, break bread. It'll be a good time. Some of those, Jake.
All right, appreciate it. And another announcement. Next Friday, the 11th, I'll be at Fort Gibson giving a talk about Seminole removal and life here in Indian Territory. So if you guys want to hear more about the life in Indian Territory before 1856, I'll be going over a little lecture over there at Fort Gibson Historic Site.
Oh, nice. So you heard it here. Make sure you get over to Fort Gibson on Friday the 11th, and Jake will be going over removal
and Indian Territory.
In Indian Territory. So Mado, again, from the Historic Preservation Office, you can catch up with them on their Facebook page. What's your Facebook page's name?
It's a Seminole Nation Historic Preservation Office.
All right. Mado, Jake, for swinging by.
Inga, Mado.
All right. And so we'll go ahead and get into some of these announcements. We don't have too much time this morning, but the 2023 ARPA application, clothing application, is now available to be downloaded on the tribal website, which is www.sno-nitsn.gov. The $200 disbursement is based on the availability of funds. And today is finally August the 1st, which means your application can be accepted now. And so they'll be accepted between now through September 30th, and only downloaded applications will be accepted. Again, it's from now for August 1st through September 31st. This program is only for Seminole Nation tribal members, and in order to make the process faster, please ensure all information on the application is completed. This includes the full Social Security number, the last 6 digits of the clothing card. Disbursements are based on the availability of fund. Incomplete applications will not be processed and will be returned. No receipts are not required. So no receipts are not required. No receipts are not required? No receipts are required, right? No receipts are not. I'll just read the flyer. I can't get in trouble if I just read the flyer, right? Yeah. Madonna's gonna yell at me anyway. But no, for that information. And then also the community health reps have a big announcements with the Wewoka Indian Health Center. The chair volleyball is being announced for Wednesday, August 9th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Wewoka OAP or Senior Citizens Center there in Wewoka at 36645 US 270, Wewoka, Oklahoma. 55 years of age and older. For more information, call Larissa at 405-257-7545 or 7541. I called Larissa earlier and asked her who was the target audience, and she said we want people that go to the OAP. Any tribal member from any tribe is welcome to come, but they're really trying to get people at the Senior Citizen Center there involved. So, Nakojitsa.
He's getting it.
Oh, we'll do that here in a little bit. Let's see. Let me try to get through some of these announcements. Seminole Nation Food and Nutrition Services invites you to join them for the grand opening of our new nutrition education kitchen. That's going to be on August 31st from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Location in Miccosukee Mission. Seminole Nation Food and Nutrition, and lunch will be provided. You can give them a phone call to RSVP. Nagidi Delaney, RSVP.
Yep.
R, respond, S. I don't know either. But RSVP, I think, means you got to call them, let them know that you're coming. So that's 405-257-7236 to give them a phone call. Let them know that you're going to go ahead and swing by and eat a little bit in their new kitchen. Again, that's going to be August 31st. And then some back-to-school extended hours for higher ed, Seminole Nation Higher Ed, August 15th through the 17th. And then also they're extending their on some Saturdays as well from August 12th and August 9th. But then the fall 2023 semester scholarship is open. They're also available on the Seminole Nation website, and they're due by September 14th. But if you have any questions over there, give her a call at 405-241-6801. And then let's see. Delaney, what else we got? Lie Heap's still going on. Make sure you get your applications in there. We talked about the baby pageant application being waived. The veterans every Wednesday from 9 to 2:30. There's a VSR available at the Veterans Center over at the Miccosukee Mission. And so first come, first serve. So if you have any questions regarding assistance claims, disability claims, burial assistance, you can get in contact with them or contact Galen at 951-533-1407. There is a back to school. The IHS, Wewoka IHS, is giving back to the school shots from July 31st through August 4th. 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Let's see. There are job openings available. The Seminole Nation of Oklahoma is currently looking to appoint 2 gaming enterprise board members. Qualifications is as follows. One of the 2 must be a Seminole Nation tribal member, and both must have college degrees in business-related courses and 5 years gaming supervisory experience. If you're interested, submit your resume to the General Counsel Secretary, which is gcsecretary@sno-nsn.gov. And then I told my friend Russ, I'd give him a shout out on the radio real quick, but Russ Johnson, Russ's Barbecue Food Cell, this guy's always cooking, boy, and it's good. August the 11th from 11 a.m. to ? So that doesn't mean he's going to stay open all day. That just means till he sells out, because this guy sells out, I think, everything that he does. So this is going to be at the Wewoka Civic Center, August the 11th. And if you're looking for some ribs, some brisket, pulled pork, pork loin. Is it pork loin or pork loin? I was watching Family Food, and it's like loin or lawn. I can't remember which one. Yeah, but barbecue beans, potato salad, mac and cheese, broccoli salad. All plates purchased will come with choice of dessert, drink, slice of bread, and sauce. And so for more information, contact Russ, 405-683-9108. Oh, you got it?
language class will be next Tuesday.
Is that August the 8th?
August the 8th.
At the gym, isn't it? I think they moved it to the gym this time.
Bigger, yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be at the gym. It was a good one, too, last time. So okay.
David Frank, if you have any questions.
You got birthdays?
I have 2 birthdays. Happy birthday to Bernita Coker White Killer. She's turning 25
Oh, Bernita.
And Zach Sell.
Zach, happy birthday, Zach. Let me see if I have any birthdays, too. Oh, Darren Brown's having a birthday today. Happy birthday, Darren. Oh, yeah, and let's see. Who else? I'm just going through my Facebook. Alyssa Ray, happy birthday. Wesley Violet, happy birthday. Yessie Vesner, happy birthday. Sheila Wynn, happy birthday. Let's see. Carrie England, happy birthday. Let's see. Tanitki Obanega Oscar, happy birthday. Yeah, Zach, happy birthday. Jeremiah Hobart, happy birthday. So, anything else? I think we squeezed it all in. We're getting the time signal, so you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show every Tuesday. Or let's see, you can catch the rebroadcast of the radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and tribal website, sno-nsn.gov for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8 p.m. If you have news or announcements you want to share on the Community and Events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at seminolemedia@gmail.com or call 405-652-7251. And as always, tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 a.m. Before we get dragged out, Mado. Gia.